What's up, guys? Today I'm going to show you my top 10 collector edition games list, and you know, this is a list that I did last year. There are some new additions and there are some changes to last year's list. I'm really excited to get into this with you guys. Just to let you know, this list is in no particular order. I'm a big fan of all my collector editions. I'm a big fan of collector editions, but these are my top 10 that I'm about to show you guys. There are still some collector edition games that I have not been able to add to my collection. Games like, well, I still really want to get the collector's edition for Bioshock 1 for the Xbox 360. I really want to get the really limited edition that was for Vanquish that was only available in the UK. There was a website there, and there's a limited run where it has like a little statue and I think maybe a steelbook case, but I've been really hunting for that one. That one was only available in the UK. I also want to someday get the Fortune Hunters edition for Uncharted 2. That one's pretty rare. I think there was only like 200 for that. And of course, other ones like Arkham City, the collector's edition, I want to pick up that one too. And there's some other ones. But let me show you my top 10 collector editions and just get right into it. First off, we've got the Infamous 2 Hero Edition. Some pretty cool stuff. You have the wearable full-size replica sling pack. You have the mini comic book, which is pretty cool. Of course, you have the standard copy of the game. You've got some, it's called the Infamous 2 Super Voucher, which includes, you get a grenade power, you get a 24K gold amp. You also get the soundtrack, which is really nice. And of course, you get the Cole statue. It's an 8.5 inch statue. It's pretty nice, not too bad. Yeah, I'm a big fan of Infamous 2. If you haven't had the chance to pick it up. This Hero Edition, I think you can get for dirt cheap because I don't think it really sold that well. It dropped in price really quickly. But yeah, great collector's edition. Okay, one that I picked up a couple months ago, and that is the Borderlands 2 Ultimate Loot Chest Limited Edition. Some really nice stuff in this one. I did do an unboxing video. I'll include a link so you can check that out. Of course, you have the Ultimate Loot Chest, and you have a very nice art book. One of the nicer art books, in my opinion, in my collection. You have a steelbook case. You've got kind of like some mini posters, downloadable content. Not posters, but they're postcards. You get a certificate of authenticity. You also get a creature banner, which is really nice. Also a really nice map of Pandora. And some stickers. Really nice collector's edition. This one sold out really quickly. There was definitely a limited run on this one. I'm just so happy I was able to pick it up. Okay, so next up we've got the special edition for Max Payne 3. Max Payne 3, one of my favorite games for 2012. Loved playing through this game, loved the multiplayer, loved the single player. Of course, you have the Max Payne statue. You also have this really cool bullet keychain, and you've also got some really nice DLC for the game. And yeah, like I said, one of my favorite games for 2012. You can check out the review when you get the chance. I'll include a link in the video description. Alright, here's a game that sold okay, but in my opinion is underrated, and that is the Killzone 3 Helghast Edition. Of course, you have the standard copy of the game. You have a really nice art book. You have the exclusive cloaking Helghast Marksman. You also have a really nice Helghast helmet replica, which opens up and you can store your art book, and inside is the PlayStation Network Super Voucher. And the Super Voucher is pretty cool. It's got the soundtrack and retro map pack. And yeah, the music in this game is really nice. It's something that you'd be able to listen to on like an epic soundtrack for like a high budget Hollywood movie. But yeah, got a little dent there. But yeah, I'm really happy I was able to pick this up because I'm a big fan of Killzone 3. I love the multiplayer. Lots of people are still playing the multiplayer for it, and yeah, just a great game. Okay, the next one's kind of interesting. You know, I've got all the collector editions for Mass Effect 1 through 3. Mass Effect 1, Mass Effect 3. Mass Effect 2, I did something a little bit different. I put together my own fan edition, fan collector's edition. And some of you guys have maybe already seen this. And basically what it is it's the ultimate collector's edition for Mass Effect 2. Basically, I've got this large display box, and inside of it, it's got some nice pictures of the collectors, and inside of it, I've got the, of course, collector's edition for Mass Effect 2, which has a whole bunch of really cool stuff, a really nice art book, behind the scenes making DVD, comic book, and of course, you have the network card granting access to bonus content. But also, I've included a poster for Mass Effect 2 and the really nice limited edition of the strategy guide. The strategy guide for Mass Effect 2 is very nice, and you could pick it up for, I'm pretty sure you could pick it up for a good deal. The last time I checked, it might have gone up in price, but last time I checked, you can pick it up for a really good deal. It's a very nice limited collector's edition. So all of this is included in the Ultimate Edition for Mass Effect 2. Kind of, I know, I'm a nerd, but I put that one together because I'm a big fan of Mass Effect 2. The next one's an interesting one. This one actually I included in my last year's top 10 collector's edition list. And I'm going to talk about it again briefly, and that is the special edition for Bioshock 2. This probably has the nicest art book of any of my collector editions. Not only does it have the soundtrack on CD, not to just enter a code, you actually have the audio CD, but it also has the soundtrack, the music on vinyl, which is like, I thought was really, really cool. You have 3 rolled up vintage Raptor advertisements. It's in a really nice case. I think they did a bang up job with this special edition. And the cool thing is, when I picked this up, I got it at Walmart for $30. I did an unboxing video for it a while back. And it was funny because I told people about this, and I actually got comments saying, like, right after they watched the video of me unboxing this, they went to their local Walmart, and a few people were actually able to score themselves a copy of the special edition for $30. And I thought $30 was a great deal because when it first hit retail, it was $100. So, it dropped in price dramatically. It was on clearance. And I thought $30 was an amazing deal because this is a great collector's edition. Of course, it has a standard copy of the game and just a bunch of other great content. But then the week before Christmas last year, I believe, Best Buy had an insane deal. This is pretty heavy. I would say this is probably, I don't know, 4 or 5 pounds. So to ship it out, I'm not sure how much it costs to ship it, but I was able to get from Best Buy. Best Buy had on their website an insane deal. They had these daily deals. And BestBuy.com had the special edition for Bioshock 2 for the Xbox 360 for $10. So I'm like, dude, I already have it for the PlayStation 2, but I gotta get it. I'll leave it unsealed, which I have. I have not opened it. But for $10, and the kicker was, it had free shipping, which is insane. So anyway, I got this for $10, so I've got one for the 360 and the PlayStation 3, which I'm really happy about. Okay, so actually the first collector's edition that I ever got from Xbox 360, a lot of you guys already know, is for Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion. I got this one on eBay for around $27. I wasn't sure if everything was going to be included because this game hadn't been out that long. I got this before even the Xbox 360, before I even picked up an Xbox 360. It has a really cool coin, a documentary of behind the scenes for the making of Oblivion. Oblivion is just an amazing RPG. It has a 112-page guidebook, yeah, just a solid. I really like. It doesn't have a steelbook case, but it has a really nice housing for the game and behind the scenes documentary. Just a great collector's edition that I think you can pick up for not too high of a price. If you're a fan of Oblivion, definitely check this one out. So next up is the premium edition for E7. This is a really nice Xseed. Man, they really went a lot on this one. It's got just an incredible map and soundtrack, just a beautiful art book. Some of you guys might not know this, but one of my favorite series of all time is the E series. And if you're not really familiar with the E series, I'll include a link in the video description. Happy Console Gamer did a couple different videos, a few videos on the E series. Definitely check those out to kind of get a brief history of the series. One of my favorite series of all times, arguably the best soundtrack that you'll find in a series. But like I said, again, the collector's or the premium edition for this one is great. The map is gorgeous, nice soundtrack that you don't have to download any code to have it downloaded onto your PSP. It's an actual physical copy and a really nice premium box as well. So big fan of East. Be interested to see what's going to take place in the future with the E series. I haven't really talked about this, but I hope to talk about it more in the near future. I did download from Steam onto my laptop Ys Oath of Felghana and Ys Origin. Those are phenomenal. Those are so great. Actually, I plugged in my HDMI cable to my laptop to the TV, and I'm playing it with an Xbox 360 controller. It's like I'm playing a console version of Ys, and I played through Ys Felghana, Oath of Felghana, and it's awesome. Sorry about that, kind of sidetracked there. So the next one, a lot of you guys saw this. I was able to pick this one up after everything was said and done for $2.50 at a garage sale, and I got this one this year. And that is for the collector's edition for Lunar 2. Lunar 2 Eternal Blue. You know, I had this game for the Sega CD. I loved it. And I'd always wanted to get the collector's edition for it for the PlayStation. This, of course, has a really nice soundtrack. The music in this is incredible. Of course, you have the art book for Lunar 2. The only thing that I did not have that I got this at the garage sale. At this garage sale, I totally scored. I'll include a link in the video description of how I got this. But I got it, and the lady actually, she had the pendant. The pendant's the only thing I don't have for this collector's edition. But I'm so glad I was able to score this soundtrack, art book. And this was at a time when, you know, the PlayStation 1, there wasn't a whole lot of, it's not like collector editions today where seems like there's multiple collector editions coming out every month. It wasn't like that for the PlayStation 1. When PlayStation 1 collector editions, it was a big deal. It was kind of a rarity. Okay, so the final one that I'm going to go over with you guys is the collector's edition for Fallout 3. You know, to be honest, guys, I was pleasantly surprised at how nice the collector's edition was for Fallout New Vegas. And there goes my games. The art book in New Vegas is awesome. It's got some really cool poker chips, and you have the making of DVD. It's got a set of cards, which is really cool. The art book is sick. It is. And I did do an unboxing with that. Of course, it has. I know I'm supposed to be talking about Fallout 3, but it's got a really nice case. Just like a really sweet poker chips case, or almost looks like a cigar case. But yeah, really nice case. But I'm going to have to go with the Fallout 3 Collector's Edition. It's in this really sick lunchbox. And inside, of course, I'll show you guys all the contents again. You have the making of DVD, a really, really nice art book, of course, the standard copy of the game, and of course, you have the Vault Boy, which is pretty cool. So anyway, guys, there is my top 10 collector editions for 2012. And hopefully I'll do another one of these videos next year, maybe have some new additions, and go from there. But if you guys like this video and you're not familiar with my channel, please make sure to subscribe, especially if you're a fan of collector editions, because I do talk about them quite a bit. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching, and I'll talk to you later.